More than 1,400 Finnish music industry professionals have signed a petition urging a ban on Israel from Eurovision over alleged war crimes in Gaza. This Israel is not excluded from the competition. They want public broadcaster Yle to withdraw Finland's entry from the competition. Israel says it is monitoring the position of the European Broadcasting Union, EBU, organizer of the contest. Last month, Icelandic musicians made similar demands to broadcaster RÚV. Lukas Korpelainen, one of the petition's authors, told newspaper Hufvudstadsbladet it was not acceptable for Israel to take part in the Eurovision Song Contest to polish its image. Signatories include Finnish artists Olavi Jussi Virtai, Paleface, and Axel Enström, who represented the country in the 2011 contest. They accused Yale of double standards, saying the broadcaster was among the first to demand a ban on Russia from the 2022 contest, and we expect the same active defending of values from Yale now as well. A day after Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Lao Representative Vil Villen said Moscow's attack was contrary to all the values that Lyle and other European broadcasters represent. The EBU soon after banned Russia from participating. Mr. Villen said the situation in Israel and Gaza was not quite the same. As gruesome as it is not a war of interstate aggression like between Russia and Ukraine, he told Finnish tabloid Ilta Sanomat last month. Yale's head of communications, Jared Nurminen, told Hufvudstadsbladet that the company was following the situation and talking to the EBU and other public broadcasters. Yale also plans to meet the petition's authors. In December, the EBU released a statement saying that Eurovision was for broadcasters, not for governments, and Israel had taken part for 50 years. It said member organizations had agreed that Israel's public broadcaster Kan complies with all competition rules and insisted the contest was a non-political event. When approached by the BBC, Kan declined to comment. This year's Eurovision will take place in the Swedish city of Malmö, with the United Kingdom represented by pop star Ollie Alexander. After it emerged that Alexander had endorsed a statement accusing Israel of genocide, an Israeli official told the UK's Telegraph newspaper the arguments were absurd and accused signatories of anti-Israel bias. More than 23,350 people have been killed in Gaza during Israel's military campaign, mostly women and children, according to the territory's Hamas-run health ministry. The war was triggered after an attack by gunmen belonging to Hamas, which is classed as a terrorist organization by Israel, the US, UK, and other Western governments on southern Israel. About 1,300 people, most of them civilians, were killed, with about 240 others taken hostage. Israel launched retaliatory airstrikes on Gaza before mounting a ground operation with the stated aim of destroying Hamas's military and governing capabilities as well as freeing the hostages. Since the war began, Israel has drastically reduced the amount of food, water, medical supplies, and fuel allowed into Gaza to try to pressure Hamas. On agencies say 26 of Gazans of 576,600 people have exhausted their food supplies and coping capacities and face catastrophic hunger and starvation. According to UNRWA, the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, 1.9 million Gazan residents. About 85% of the population have been displaced, and 1.4 million of them are sheltering in its facilities.